You've seen them, right? Those incredible glow-up transformations scrolling through your feed, and you probably wondered, how on earth do they do that? Well, today, we are pulling back the curtain. We're going to break down what a glow-up really is, and trust me, it's more than just a viral trend, and give you a step-by-step guide to kickstart your own journey. Let's get right into it.
So, what exactly is a glow-up? You hear the term everywhere. At its heart, it's all about a positive transformation. But here's the key thing to remember. It's not just about a new haircut or a killer outfit. It's a whole shift. It's about boosting your confidence from the inside out and totally upgrading your lifestyle.
All right, here's our game plan for this explainer. We'll kick things off by defining what a glow-up really means. Then, we're diving deep into the foundation of it all, your skin. From there, we'll get into hair, nails, and finally, we'll talk about how to find your own personal style. Think of it as your complete transformation roadmap.
Okay, let's start with the big question. What exactly is a glow-up? Because I can promise you it is so much more than just a surface-level makeover. A true glow-up is built on these 4 pillars. We all tend to focus on the physical appearance part, skincare, style, all that fun stuff. And that's a huge piece of it, but it's only one part of the story. Just as important are your health and wellness, building real self-confidence, and taking care of your mindset. I mean, think about it. When you feel good on the inside, you absolutely radiate on the outside. Today we're focusing on the physical, but never forget about the others.
So where do you even start with all this? It's simple. You start with the foundation. And when we're talking about a glow-up, your skin is that foundation. Getting your skin health right is the first major step to looking and, more importantly, feeling incredible.
And this, right here, is the most important first step of all. Seriously, before you even think about buying a single product, you have to know what kind of skin you're working with. Why? Because using the wrong stuff for your skin can actually make things worse, not better. This is a non-negotiable starting point, for sure.
Okay, so most people's skin falls into one of these 5 main categories: normal, dry, oily, combination, or sensitive. Let's just quickly break down each one so you can figure out exactly which bucket you fall into.
First up, we have normal skin. If this is you, you've kind of hit the skin lottery. It means you have a great natural balance of oil and moisture. Your skin is probably pretty smooth, your pores aren't very noticeable, and you don't break out a lot. Your main goal is just to keep that beautiful balance going.
Next is dry skin. You know the feeling, right? Your skin just feels tight, especially after you wash it. It might look a little dull, maybe even get flaky sometimes. The mission here is simple. Pack as much moisture and hydration back into the skin as you can to get that plump, radiant look back.
Then we've got oily skin. This is all thanks to overactive oil glands. It's what causes that signature shine, especially in your T-zone. That's your forehead, nose, and chin. You might also have larger pores and be more prone to breakouts. The goal isn't to strip all the oil away, but to balance it out.
And next, we have combination skin, which is super common and is exactly what it sounds like. You've got a little bit of everything. Typically, your T-zone is oily, but your cheeks might be totally normal or even dry. Your skin's needs might even change depending on the weather, so you have to be ready to adapt your routine.
And finally, sensitive skin. This is less of a type and more about how your skin behaves. It just reacts to, well, pretty much everything. New products, harsh ingredients, even the weather. You might experience a lot of redness, irritation, or itching. The key here is to be super gentle and keep things simple.
Okay, deep breath. Now that you have a much better idea of your skin type, let's build your action plan. This is all about creating a super simple, effective routine that you can actually stick with. Consistency is everything.
All right, your morning routine can be broken down into 4 easy steps. First, a gentle cleanser to start with a fresh slate. Second, an alcohol-free toner to rebalance your skin. Third, a nice lightweight moisturizer to hydrate. And the final, absolutely non-negotiable step, sunscreen. A broad-spectrum SPF 30 or higher every single day is your best friend in fighting sun damage and premature aging.
In the evening, the goal is different. It's all about cleansing the day off and helping your skin repair itself while you sleep. If you wear makeup, start with a makeup remover. Then, go in with your cleanser again. This is called a double cleanse, and it ensures your skin is totally clean. After that is the perfect time for an optional targeted treatment, like a serum for a specific issue. And finally, a good nighttime moisturizer to seal it all in.
Now, to really give your skin an extra boost, you can work in a couple of weekly treatments. Exfoliating once or twice a week is fantastic for getting rid of dead skin cells that make you look dull. But please, don't overdo it, or you'll just irritate your skin. A weekly face mask is also an amazing little ritual for targeting specific needs, like adding hydration or detoxing your pores.
Okay,
So we've built a really solid skincare foundation. But a true glow-up doesn't stop there, does it? It's about the whole picture. So you ready to talk about the other details that pull everything together?
Let's move on to hair and nails. Honestly, paying attention to these little details is what takes your glow-up from good to absolutely amazing. It completes that overall picture of health and shows you're really taking care of yourself. Healthy, shiny hair really just comes down to a few key habits. Start in the shower with a gentler, sulfate-free shampoo. When you're styling, try to cut back on the heat and always use a heat protectant spray. And here's a pro tip that makes a huge difference. Sleep on a silk or satin pillowcase. It creates less friction, which means less breakage and frizz. Oh, and getting those regular trims really does keep your hair looking healthy.
Now, for your nails, the #1 rule is just to be gentle. Keep them clean and don't forget to moisturize your cuticles. That's the skin around your nail. That's what keeps them healthy. Protect them by wearing gloves when you do chores, and try to break the habit of using your nails as a toolkit. These small things make a world of difference.
We've covered skin, we've covered hair, we've covered nails. The final and maybe the most fun piece of the puzzle is your style. This is where you really get to play and express all that amazing new confidence on the outside.
I know finding your style can sound overwhelming, so start with simple formulas. You can't go wrong with a casual, cool look. Just grab some high-waisted jeans and a great basic t-shirt. Or maybe you're more into a comfy athleisure vibe with leggings and a cool sweatshirt. Think of these as starting templates. Use them as a jumping-off point to experiment and discover what makes you feel fantastic.
And that brings us to the most important thing I want you to take away from all of this. A glow-up is not some magical overnight thing. It's the result of all the small, consistent, positive choices you make every single day. This quote really says it all. You have to believe in the process, and even more than that, you have to believe in yourself. Because the real transformation isn't just what you see in the mirror, it's the confidence you build along the way. So I'll just leave you with this question. What's the very first small step you're going to take on your glow-up journey?